This is TWiT.
This one is sort of themed because we got a good amount of email from you folks in response to kind of the last couple of episodes. We talked about tablets and Ron's tablet journey. Ron, you have your tablet that's going out to pasture. Maybe you'll do
time to say goodbye.
Maybe you'll do an office space with it and take the
No. I'm gonna. It's gonna go live in a farm upstate. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm overwhelmed by the response of it. Was just a little throwaway mention last week too. It wasn't even, we didn't go deep on it. I was intending for us to go deep on a tablet discussion, and you all just stepped up to the plate, which is amazing. And that's why we love you all about Android community. So these are all tablet themed emails, and then in the course of this, we can discuss tablets in general and kind of where I'm going and what I'm thinking about it. But our first email comes from Nick, who says, like Ron, I also recently had a tablet outlive its useful life. I finally settled on not getting an Android tablet, opting instead for the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. This is a lovely little 10-inch tablet and runs the full suite of Android apps. Having a full Chrome browser gives you another option to get things done when you find out that the tablet version of a particular app is a piece of junk, as unfortunately is often the case. I spent enjoyable hours reading comics and books on it, watching video, and getting a little work done here and there. It's also very reasonably priced. I got mine for around $250 at Best Buy, and that includes a removable keyboard case. Quite a bargain for a 10-inch tablet with a quality screen. Altogether, it's a great tablet and even a credible computer when you want to travel light. I hope your tablet quest goes well, Ron, and I'll be curious to learn what you end up getting, whether it's a Duet or an na. And Nick, I will be honest with you. For a moment last week, I was considering the na just for a moment.
Oh, don't.
But I got to tell you, I have not been looking at Chromebooks, and so therefore the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, which is a 2-in-1 Chromebook, which is really like a tablet, like you said, with a detachable keyboard, is a compelling option here at $229. That's a pretty good price, and that gives you a lot of flexibility to either have a tablet or a laptop, which is pretty cool. I don't know, Jason, Flo, have either of you ever got to sample the Chromebook Duet at all, or?
Not the Duet, but I mean, I've used, the Pixel Slate, which I mean is not a direct, comparison, except for the fact that the Pixel Slate is a Chrome OS tablet that, it can also run Android apps as Chrome OS can do. But it's very similar in form factor, I would say. And I think, as far as that was concerned, why not? Like, if you're getting a tablet, what are the three things you want to do with this tablet? Real simple. And that's a great question, Jason. And it's actually, for me, it's really, really simple. I want to read on it, and I don't know if these are two things or one, but comics and books. Right, that's check.
The majority of what I did on my previous tablet. Watch video, whether it be it in a traveling environment on a plane or on the treadmill or something like that. I used to love going to the gym with my tablet and catching up on TV and that sort of thing. And so that would be a great option. And honestly, the third would be you all know me. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but I'll casually play a game. So, but that is definitely third on the list. And then fourth probably is, productivity, be able to open up documents, make edits, do things like that. But I have a laptop for that. But,
right.
But that said, I will say currently right now, not by my own choice, I do have a rather bulky, oversized laptop that I am glad that it's been a pandemic, because I'm not looking forward to traveling with this thing. And if I do have to get on a plane again, I would love something smaller that I could work on versus this mega MacBook Pro that work gave me. So, it's interesting. I was going to wait till the end, but should I mention the other tablet that I've been looking at, which is also Lenovo?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been looking at the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro. Right, which is, I'm sorry, I'm putting the cart before the horse. Going back to the Chromebook Duet, which, I'm sorry, Burke, I'm going to throw, there's a link. Oh, yeah, we have it in here. But looking at the Chromebook Duet, so it's a 10.1-inch FHD screen, It's got 4 gig of RAM, a 4 gig of memory, a 64 gig hard drive. It's running Chrome OS, right? The latest Chrome OS, so that's not too bad. And there's got a 2 megapixel front camera, 8 megapixel rear camera. I don't need a camera at all on my tablet, to be honest with you.
Nah, agreed.
And there is an option to go for the most expensive one and get a pen with it. So it would include a pen and double the hard drive space, 128 gig of RAM. So that's $264. That's a very compelling offer. But I was looking at the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro, which recently just dropped in price. Which is interesting. Now you can get it on the Lenovo website for $339, which is pretty good. Burke, I just dropped that link in the doc, so if you want to pull it up for a video, folks. But the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro is running Android 10. It's an 11.5-inch OLED screen, which is super nice. It's got either 4 gig or 6 gig of RAM, depending on which model you get. The 339 one is 4 gig. The $467 one is 6 gig. They all come with 128 gig of hard drive space, so more hard drive space, and nicer camera. Front 8 megapixel camera and rear 13 megapixel autofocus, 5 megapixel fixed focus. So a little more money than the Duet, a little more, sexier bit of a tablet, but still really price wise compelling. So
yeah, Flo.
I was going to say Lenovo is kind of the last manufacturer that's really making Android tablets worth tossing money towards. I haven't used one in a while, so I can't speak to like what the interface is like. But what you won't get on Chrome OS is the pure Android experience. So I would say like don't look at a Chromebook if you're looking for a tablet, because it's a Chromebook. It's kind of meant for a slightly different kind of user, even if it does come in a more mobile format. I think the Lenovo tablet, maybe that's something that you really want to try out. And you do want like a nice screen, because if you're reading, even if you're doing, if you're doing comics and reading, you want to have a high resolution screen. You don't want something that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I mean, and it's funny. I would end up on the other side of the scale. I'd almost say that Chrome OS has changed a lot in the last couple of years to be a lot more tablet touch friendly. So while it's not an exact like replica of the Android experience, it's still a very like usable tablet experience. And God, the price on this thing, The Verge did a review of the Chromebook Duet and said, and the title is, "This has no business costing so little."
I mean, that's a great headline right there. That's what I mean, it's I'll be honest, at that price, it is very compelling. We were chatting before the show, and Flo had mentioned, kind of the concept of flagship tablets, and and I'll be straight out, like I do not want to spend more than $500 on a tablet. Full stop. Like
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, even considering the $467 for the middle of the road Tab P11, right now there's the Tab P11 base model. It lists for $499, and they're selling it on Lenovo.com with a coupon. $160 off for $339. It's pretty compelling. The difference between that and the next one up, which is $467, is basically 2 gig of memory, as far as I can tell. So, like, the question is that how important is, it's got the same processor. That's really interesting. How important is 2 more gig of memory in a tablet? 4 gig versus 6 gig.
I would spring for it if you can. I would.
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Yeah,
always go for more memory. Always. For sure.
Yeah. But on the
then,
tablet, you're getting, I
would say even then, if you can deal with 4 gig of memory, $339 for this Tab P11 Pro is really, that's a compelling price.
Yeah, I agree.
But it is less memory.
In Android land.
Yeah. So
now, $339, right? 4 gigs of memory. If you go 6 gigs of memory, you're talking $467. So you're pushing up about $500.
Yeah. So
interesting. Between the two, it seems like Lenovo is the resounding like, this is what I'm looking at. But interesting stuff. And it looks like there's some deals going on the Lenovo site right now. So,
well, which makes me wonder if
those prices may change.
And that's the thing. Like, will those prices go away? Is it like back to school, or we're coming on fall? That's the other larger question, which I'm hoping Flo will guide me in the right direction. Is this a wait and see time of year?
Well, I mean,
I think if you wait, you can wait literally a couple of weeks, and then you'll start to see sales popping up.
Well, not so much sales, but new models. Like, are prices dropping because they're clearing inventory? You know,
I would take a wait and see approach.
There it is.
Yeah, it's hard to know. Like the Chromebook Duet right now on Best Buy is $299. That seems to be like the normal price for that. Yeah. But if you go to Lenovo's site, they have the deal. It's $229. So it's like, how long is that going to stick around? That's a significant savings.
And that's definitely kitted out for a kid to go to school, not for Ron to
not for the middle-aged, overweight comic book reader.
Yes. You want to put it that way? Sure.
Is that
the algorithm classifying you, Ron?
Yeah.